Hey, Shalom. Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakai Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone who taught us this truth. Shalom to the hopeful elect. All right. As you can see, it says Haiti cannibal gang are eating people they've killed on the streets as violence erupts. All right. So, for those of you who don't know, uh, I believe a bunch of gang members had went to a few prisons and let a bunch of criminals out. All right, and that's just a recipe for disaster, man. Okay, because those prisoners most likely are in there for doing some type of messed up crime. You know, cutting up people. You know, deleting people, and these gang members just let them all out. So, like I said, that's a recipe for disaster, man. All right, it says, violent gangs are in control of the vast majority of the Haitian capital of Port-au-Prince as they demand the resignation of under fire Prime Minister Ariel Henry. All right, and I'm pretty sure they probably got a legitimate reason, you know, because a lot of these different presidents and shit, they be set up, all right, and they be set up to continue to oppress those people, man. All right, which are our people. But real quick, this is the book of Second Esdras, chapter 15. Salakia. Mm, yeah, this is the book of Second Esdras, chapter 15 and verse 14, and it reads, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein." All right, woe means destruction. Okay, so it says, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein," all the inhabitants of the world. All right, all the humans that are walking on this earth. Okay, even the animals. All right, it says, "For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands." Okay, and this is a example of that. You have citizens who are, obviously gang members who are tired of the way that their government or their prime ministers are running the show. Okay, they're tired of them uh, stealing their money. Okay, taking their resources, oppressing them. All right, and they're rising up from the top. It says, "For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh," and ultimately that sword is those ICBM nuclear missiles, man. Okay, which is going to destroy uh, America along with other countries. Okay, wherever Esau, Edom dwells, those nukes are going to destroy those places, man. It says, "And one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands." All right, you're going to have different uh, little race wars, civil wars. Okay, and what's going on over there in Haiti? That's coming to America. All of these things that you see going on in different countries, man. Those things, all of those things, are going to be happening here in America. All right, they already have all of these different so-called migrants. Okay, which is a mixture. It's a mixture of real live migrants, people who are seeking a better life. Okay, it's mixed up with a bunch of real deal criminals who they've let out of prisons, for all type of horrific crimes. Okay, it's mixed up with mercenaries, people who are over here simply to, or simply when they get the order, they're here to just put, put people down. All right, I forget what movie it was, but it was the scene when they was on the beach walking, and there's a bunch of people on the beach. A dude and his chick, they all on the beach, chilling, and all of a sudden, some guy come out the cut with a, a blicky. Well, a bunch of guys come out the cut with blickies, all right, and start blicking everybody down. Okay, blicking everybody down. That's how it's going to be, man. It's going to be a mixture of that. It's going to be a mixture of the purge. Okay, it's going to be a mixture of different movies, man. All right. Verse 16, it says, "For there shall be sedition among men." Right. Sedition is, let's look that up real quick. Um, it says sedition. It says the crime of creating a revolt, disturbance, or violence against lawful civil authority with the intent to cause its overthrow or destruction. Okay, so that's what is coming, man. Okay, citizens are going to rise up against their governments. All right, I believe I was reading about that they had basically like took over the government, man. Let's see this. This one says, what is? Yeah, this one says riots have erupted in recent days. It says Haiti has a leader, Prime Minister Ariel Henry, but he is not inside the country right now. If the In the meantime, you have gangs waging full attacks on key institutions, right? Because these people are tired, okay, of being oppressed by this devil. All right. Damn, the scripture says the plow shall overtake, something like that. Um, I'm trying to see if I can find more on this. It says you also have attacks on police stations, right? This is them. Let's go back to the scripture. Second Ezra 15-16. It says, "For there shall be sedition among men." Okay, this is them rising up against uh, the powers that be, man. Their government, their mayors. I don't know how they got it over there, but I'm pretty sure they have similar people. It says you also have attacks on police stations. Where the officers were in there full 3 hours crying for help, and after that, we saw images of officers being cut by machetes, being shared on social media. The gangs are heavily armed with guns from the U.S. Right? And because U.S. has its hand in all of this shit, man. All right, U.S. has its hand in everything that's going on, man. And if they don't have their hand in it, they're gonna go to war with you about it. Okay, if they can't get their hands in it, they're gonna demonize you. All right. It says the gangs are heavily armed with guns from the U.S., but they are also equipped with high-level technology like drones. Right. And where do you think they got that from? The U.S. All right. They got that from the U.S., man. It says the level of violence is unprecedented. Unprecedented. The gangs seemingly want to kill as many people as they can. They are in a fear campaign where they want to appear as murderous and as violent as possible. Man, it says they want to kill as many people as they can. All right. And this is what's coming to America, man. For a lot of our people who don't believe in the scriptures. Matter of fact, I'm going to stay where I'm at in this Esdras, but I'm going to jump up just because I said that. This is 2 Esdras 15:3. It says, "Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee." For our people who don't believe in this, okay, who don't believe that these different destructions and calamities are coming to this land here, America, aka Babylon the Great. All right. It says, "Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness." All right. All of these people out here who scoff, who talk shit and walk past, all right, to those individuals who did what they did to the elders, all right, it says, "For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction." Okay, these are the beginnings. All right, I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna jump. Hold up. This is 1 Thessalonians 5:3. It reads, "For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape." Man. All right. So everything that these scriptures is talking about, that's prophecy that's going to happen. These things are going to happen, and you're not going to be able to escape, man. All right. It says, "For when they say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape." All right. So our people are going to be taken in this, man. All right. Back to the second Ezra. This is second Ezra 15 and 16. No, 15. "For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another with swords in their hands." Okay. The modern day gun. All right. Rocket launchers, whatever. A knife, machetes, as you can see from reading this. It says, "For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another." Okay, because there's a famine going on. All right, and when people don't have anything to eat or have any water to drink, and they can't take care of their children or take care of their families, they're gonna come up in your house, man. Okay, they're gonna come up in your house, and as the elder brother always say, they're not coming in there for no flat screen TV, no PlayStation 5, no cell phones. They not coming in there for that. They coming in there for food. They coming for canned goods and water, packs of raiment. All right, might even come in there for you. All right, and these things were created for the wicked, man. For the wicked of our people, for the wicked Esau, Edom. These types of calamities and woes were created for the wicked. All right. It says, "For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power." Right. It says they should not regard their kings or their princes. Okay. These uh niggas in Haiti, they definitely ain't regard no kings or princes. They cutting up cops. All right, they cutting up police officers, putting that shit on whatever social media site they have over there. All right, we just read that. Let me see if I can get back to it. It says right here. It says you also have attacks on police stations. The officers were in there for 3 hours crying for help, and after that, we saw images of officers being cut by machetes being shared on social media. All right. It says they shall not regard their kings nor princes. So what you think they're gonna happen when they catch the prime minister? If they catch him, they're gonna take it. They gonna take a look at him too. All right. It says in the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Right. Whatever they have the power to do, that's what they're gonna do. All right. If they got the power to hit you over your head, take your car, take your wife, ransack your house real quick, and hit the road, that's what they're gonna do. If they don't have the power to do those things, if they don't feel like they can do it, they can take you. They probably not gonna do it. But if they feel like they can take you, a gang of niggas, oh, they gonna do it. All right. Verse 17 it reads, "A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able." Right, because the city's gonna be blocked off. These different gangs gonna take control of these different cities. All right. The governments is gonna block different cities off. Okay, it's gonna be hell, man. And all of this is coming to America. Okay, I think it was one of them where it said it was cannibalism or something. Or was it this one? I'll just read. Oh yeah, it says Haiti cannibal gang are eating people they've killed on the streets as violence erupts. Right, and this cannibalism ain't nothing new. Okay, the Israelites they ate their children. All right, it was one story where the one lady said, "Hey, we're gonna eat my son tonight, and then tomorrow we'll eat your son." So they didn't kill the lady baby, cooked the baby, ate the baby. All right, and then the very next day, old girl hid her baby. All right, and I'm bringing that out just to show you that uh, cannibalism ain't nothing new. Okay, I just did something yesterday on Jeffrey. Was it Jeffrey Dahmer? I think. You see, he was killing and eating people. But this is what's gonna be coming to America, man. All right. So, well, I guess I can keep going. Verse 18, it says, "For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled. The houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid." Right? People gonna be out here scared as hell, man. All right, especially you women. All you, I don't need no man. Okay, all you bitches, all you, uh, you don't like the good dude. You don't like the nigga that's working. You know, he read his Bible. He be into his Bible. You know, you don't like that nigga. You want the street nigga. You want the nigga that's scheming and scamming and shooting and drugging and all that. That's what you want. Okay? And the Lord gonna give you over to that. The Lord gonna give you over to that shit, man. All right. Um, Verse 19, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation, man. All right. So your neighbor gonna be running up in your house and uh willing to blow your ass down, all right, for a loaf of bread, for some canned goods, for a bottle of water, man. Your neighbor who used to cut his grass, all right, he gonna be willing to blow your ass away for a bottled water.
All right, it says, for the lack of bread. 2nd Ezra 15:19, again, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, which is any killing instrument. Okay, the modern day sword is the gun. Okay, machetes, as you can see, these brothers, these niggas using, and spoil their goods, meaning rob you. All right, tie your ass up, take everything you got. Might take your wife, might take you, just in case they run out of food. They gonna bang your ass and put you on the grill, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. Okay, so because there's no food, and because it's all hell breaking loose. Okay, we just read that the course of their actions shall stand in their power, man. Meaning they're gonna do whatever they have the power to do. All right, these are some real serious and interesting times, man. Okay, so to you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, seek the Lord. Okay, whose one and only name is Yahweh, and His Son's name is Yahweh Shai. Okay. Matter of fact, let me get one more. Um, I think it's in Ezra's. Mhm. I think it was. What is it? Let me see. Salakia. That shit don't never work. All right, real quick. This is the book of Ecclesiastes 12 and 21. It reads, remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. Okay, so you're supposed to remember the Lord before these evil days come, man. Okay, evil is a compound word, which means bad times. Okay, Eve is time, and ill, sick, is bad, you know, bad times. So it says, remember, I read again, Ecclesiastes 12 and 1. Remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth. Okay, remember the Lord while you still can. Remember the Lord while you're still young. All right, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. Okay, remember the Lord before the evil days come, because it's gonna be up. You know what I'm talking about? It's gonna be up when the Lord come, man. Okay, you don't want to be with somebody who's getting judged. That's how serious it is. All right, you don't want to be next to a nigga who's about to get judged. So you don't want to be hanging around with wicked ass niggas, wicked bitches, bitches hanging around with wicked bitches, niggas hanging with wicked niggas. Okay, you don't want to be following a multitude to do evil. Okay, why? Because two can't walk together unless they're agreed. So if you with the shits, you know what I'm talking about. If you with the shit, you gonna be with them shits, and you gonna catch the shit too when it come. All right. But I'm gonna close out. And closing, I want to say, call Elohim La Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai by Hashem Rakak Wadas. Double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone who taught us this truth. Shalom to the hopeful elect. Until next time, Shalom.